All right, both sides get ready for round 2 of the 30-meter telescope debate.
Today, the permitting process started up again after its construction permit was nullified last year. KITV's Paul Drews has the details of the first step in this long process. Paul.
The 30-meter telescope could be used to look back billions of years ago to the beginnings of the universe. But today, the focus for TMT was just 5 years ago when the project's contested case hearing was held, a hearing thrown out by the state Supreme Court. Outside the pre-conference hearing, petitioners against the development of the 30-meter telescope joined together and showed their support for a construction-free Mauna Kea. Inside, the attorneys for both sides sat right next to one another, but they're far apart over who should be allowed to be a part of this case and even where the contested case hearing should begin.
I think we should approach this, especially given the significance of this case, anew.
Construction of the $1.5 billion telescope stopped after the state Supreme Court ordered another contested case hearing.
So the Supreme Court remanded it to a point in time.
But it didn't say exactly when. So the debate began over how much testimony from past public hearings, staff reports, and documentation should be included in the new hearing. The attorney for the petitioners, the Mauna Kea Hui, feels much of the previous process was just for show and the project was predetermined to get the permit, which is why his clients want to basically start over from the beginning.
The big concern that the Supreme Court had was that they railroaded this application in right before the contested case hearing process even started. So it just made the whole contested case hearing process meaningless.
The attorney for the University of Hawaii said much has already been presented, debated, and protested even before the contested case hearing was requested, steps that don't need a do-over.
Before you can actually order a contested case, you have to close the public hearing, which was closed. So the public hearing on the application was completed, was closed.
In the end, Judge Ricky Miyamano settled on the middle ground for this very important Big Island ground.
Let me just say that I believe it would be at the point where the contested case hearing was requested. And that should have stopped, I think, the board from moving forward and making a decision and everything that happened after that.
Judge Amano also set a May 31st deadline for people to apply to be part of the case. After that, there'll be 2 weeks for both sides to respond to requests and applications before a public hearing.